Everybody, welcome back. Dude, I'm loving these paradox runs. Give me some dang old paradox runs. It's Northernlion. It's entered the Gungeon. We completed our hunt last time. I'm proud of myself for remembering. It's been like 8 hours since I recorded the last episode. The hunt goes on. Your quarry today is GG. Dude, what the heck is GG? GG Gungeon. No, not GG Hadid feet. GG is the orange bird. Alright. Thank you, Google. Got some stuff to search for later, apparently, as well. Last run was just a wonderful. Chef's kiss. Good rad kill, good punch out. You are a skull. The robot's right hand. And the raiding coil, which I believe is just... Oh, it's a homing beam weapon. This seems like a fantastic start. So, for the time being, you know, I'm building a backlog. Because I'm going to be away for a bit. I'm thinking, you know, paradox runs with the intention of fighting the rat seem like the best conceivable, you know, middle ground. Oh, we got blast helmet. Reduces hazard radius of explosions. That explains why we didn't get hit by the explosion. Even though it really felt like we were in the range of being bodied by it. On that very first room. Excuse me? Excuse me? Where are you? Where? I'd really like to know. You guys like The Who? You know, I like The Who. I think they're of the, you know, classic rock bands from the 70s and you know, late 60s, I guess. I feel like they're the ones that don't get as much credit as they deserve. Everyone talks about the Beatles, deservedly. Everyone talks about the Rolling Stones, and, you know, not undeservedly, but I think not quite in the same echelon in my personal opinion. A lot of people forget about The Who. You know, Baba O'Reilly, a quick one while he's away. Well, really the entirety of Who's Next, you know. Going Mobile, Love Ain't For Keeping, Bargain, Won't Get Fooled Again, Behind Blue Eyes, Baba O'Reilly. The Song Is Over. I mean, that's probably like the most resident sleeper on the album. It's still great. Anyway, the other reason I respect them, apart from being extremely good, is they put the band name in a lot of their songs. They got The Who, and they got, you know, Who Are You? There's other ones. There's Who Wants to Know? You know? You remember that one? Where Roger Daltrey goes, Did he go down on you in a theater? You don't remember that one? Keith Moon, unbelievable drum solo. You should go see it. You should go see it. It's at the movie theater, apparently. Anyway. So I'm thinking, you know, paradox runs. That's kind of where I want to be right now. And I think, I don't think people are going to disagree with that. I mean, if anything, people really wanted to see more of the paradox. So I'm happy to oblige them. I think that moving forward, you know, we may still have some challenges and stuff, like rainbow runs in Gungeon. Sure, it can be a fun little, you know, palate cleanser from time to time. Challenge runs, I don't even remember. Like, there's a boss trap mode, I think. Boss rush, I should say. Yo, that's a slap in the face. I probably would rather get a golden chest than go to the oubliette, but it depends. Like old folks poopin', I guess it all depends. Kanye West. He doesn't say poopin', but it's easier to say poopin' than to sanitize the other P word. Eliminating nitrogenous waste from your body and bloodstream. Raiden Coil is fine, by the way, but I think I'm learning. It's a better room clearer than it is as a boss killer. Robot's right hand is doing, you know, the same job, maybe even a better job, and is not costing us ammunition in the process. Anyway, what I was gonna say, thinking like, my new normal, oh no! Really dumb. My new normal for Gungeon is Rat Advanced Dragun. Maybe Bullet Hell, but really Bullet Hell is like, for me, it's a contingency in case we mess up and can't get past the rat fight, or can't get the serpent for some reason. Maybe we got no keys somehow, but I don't know how that's gonna happen. I don't dislike the Corsair, as said many times in the past. Please tell me you have 2 keys for sale, by the way. You do! You do! Okay. What the heck is that? Sprun. The way of the guns. Well, I'll go look that up here. I do like that it's an orbital of some sort. I don't know if it's orbiting. Not really orbiting. Kind of just following me around. But does it shoot? If we shoot, does it shoot? No. Well, we got the whole oubliette to take a look at. Okay, take me down to the next floor. Sprun Gungeon. Passive item. Blocks bullets. Upon being picked up, it assigns a trigger randomly from the list of triggers. Upon satisfying the trigger, it awards the player the Wind Gunner temporarily. Oh my god. Okay. So here's the triggers. Player uses their last blank. The Wind Gunner, remember, is like a good weapon, a great weapon. Player takes damage to hearts. Player goes down to half a heart. Player's gun runs out of ammo. Player is set on fire. Player flips a table. Player uses an active item. Player falls in a pit. So basically, there's a lot of, and this is unfortunate, but there's a lot of player takes damage from various sources. I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping that's not the one that was chosen for us. I'm really hoping we got flip a table. I mean, that obviously seems like the best possible option. Flip a table, get a good gun. Oh. So I'm just, it does block bullets no matter what, so I'm not going to turn up my nose because I got a problem with its baggy clothes. Instead, we're just gonna, you know, we're gonna be thankful for the fact that, you know, there's a couple Radians blocking our path, or blocking our way from bullets here. Doesn't orbit, so really just, it's hard to get it into the proper position. As you can see, it's very much like using Guppy's hairball and Isaac right now. Makes it not a great rare item, I think, but life goes on. Now, I learned something already. I have learned, I don't think the Corsair is as good as I thought it was. So instead, we will use the Raiden coil, which I think is fine. Really? You added that to trick me. You added that little tab at the top just to spin me for a yarn. And you know what? That you should be embarrassed that you had to stoop to that level to trick me. I'm not embarrassed. No regrets. So I think Raiden coil, as much as it was underwhelming on the boss, a completely acceptable room clearer. Better than acceptable, even. Mostly, I mean, it's basically AoE damage. It does go through ammo pretty quickly, but it's okay. So, you know, we'll talk about the last floor. I really wish hadn't taken damage, but, you know, it is worth remembering. I took damage on, or I didn't get the flawless from our first boss on our last run, and you can look for yourself how that run turned out. If you beat the boss, and by boss, I mean the punch-out portion of the rat fight. That's a situation where it would behoove you to be a little bit more specific. If you beat the punch-out portion of the rat fight, Who you were on that run prior to the Punch-Out fight is completely irrelevant. It could not matter less. You will likely start to dominate from that point onwards. Now, getting to that is a little bit tricky in and of itself. Ammo? Oh, no, dude, I would rather have the key than the ammo. I really appreciate that. Now, I have no idea what our Windjammer trigger is. I can only assume it's loses last piece. Oh, wait, we ran out of ammo. We got the Windjammer. Okay, so I don't really know if we can use that to our advantage on a literal level. And I hope we get to keep it for a while here. Not really. I mean, if we could get a gun that doesn't have many bullets, but is extra... I don't know. I think we're kind of just, like, in not so good territory with Sprawn, unfortunately. I'd like to gun force on this one, so we haven't opened anything yet. Let's do it. Again, dude, no complaints, because if there's a complaint on offer, it's really that, like, the robot's right hand is so good, it makes my other boss killers seem like they're doo-doo. It's an expression people are using these days. People don't say doo-doo, NL, not unless they're 8 years old. Wrong again, buddy. I'll have you know, I watch a lot of Vines. Vine doesn't exist anymore, Grandpa. Did you mean Twitter videos? Freebooted Facebook viral garbage, then reposted to Twitter with the watermark scrubbed out? Look, you don't tell me how to live my life. I've been in this online content ecosystem for like 90% of my adult life. That's a scary thought. It's a weird crucible for your brain to grow up in. But you know what? I think I've done a good job of staying relatively centered. If you're gonna roast me about taking damage on this Blobulord fight, honestly, good. I need the roasting. You know, we got to a level of confidence and competency after our previous run, or on our previous run, I should say, but, you know, it's not a good reason to become, there's a word I'm looking for. So word is when you're okay, complacent, when you're okay with where you're at, even though it's a little mediocre. Shouldn't be okay with complacency, mostly because our complacency is misguided. You know, if you're complacent about your life and your life owns, that's great. But if you're complacent about your Gungeon skills and you're not flawlessing, you know, the first boss of the game over the course of several runs in a row, you're bad. You're doo-doo. Camera. Best thing I can say about camera is that we can... I mean, I don't know if it's horrible. I mean, it's probably a pretty decent room clearer. But first off, might be a good time to avert your eyes if you're someone who considers themselves photosensitive. Secondarily, yikes. I think it's an okay room clear. Maybe we could use it for, you know, getting Windjammer purposes. White Guanstone. I don't know, dude. I don't think I want to buy a key. Because I worry we won't be able to afford the rat key. We only need 40 casings, roughly. But even still, I mean, I'd rather just avoid... If we already have one key we're coming down with, I'd rather just avoid the possibility that it's going to happen. Careful. Careful, Ned. Careful. Easy. So the Raiden coil, I'm loving it. We're going to keep up with that. Just for the time being. I do want to peep the camera, but it is very bright, as is this gun, but, you know, you gotta choose your cards. Play your cards as they sit. Choose your cards wisely. Go ahead, dude. I am so bad at dodging. I'm telling you, it's entirely 100% because of the fact that it and the hand have different timings. So my brain literally is like... You know, hey, you're good. You got a second. You don't even worry about it. You got a second, dude. I don't know if I'm going to gun force here, dude, because I actually, like... It's not that I think we couldn't beat the second boss without gun forcing, but, like... Or without having a new gun, but... I kind of hate our guns for boss killing. Ah, let's do it. We're already here. I don't know. Moonscraper, maybe? What do you got for me? It's the Amoconda. Focusing with the most intent concentration I've ever had. Why do the minions have so much HP? Run, dude. He's munching. No, I thought we 100% I thought we were making that roll. I even planned it. I looked at the bullet and was like, you don't need a blank, dog. Just save 3 of them for no reason whatsoever. Whatever. Honestly, like, I'm not trying to move the goalpost, but the Amoconda is pretty tough. Apparently, we never fight the Gorgon anymore. We got the pitchfork. Well, we will go on to the rat floor very shortly. I would say at the present moment, we lack help. I'm loving the key drops, don't get me wrong. We've got an embarrassing bounty of keys. We do have enough casings for the rat floor, which is extremely valuable. I think we're okay on room clearing. That doesn't bother me. I would really, really like to earn a good gun. You don't have to give me a good gun, but give me the opportunity to hit 4 targets and be rewarded with a golden chest with a good gun in it. And I would be over the moon. Because clearly, like, my dodging skills are not there. We might as well open. Oh, dude, the Polaris. Okay, so the Polaris is not great, I think, but it can get very good. And it incentivizes not getting hit, which might be the exact freaking thing I need right now. As this gun amasses more kills, it gets more powerful. If you change off of it, it loses that efficacy. But the power it gets to warrants the cost. The keys are out of control. So I'm definitely willing to work with the Polaris here. It doesn't like... What a ricochet. Such a good ricochet. It should be in member of the Lachey family band, aka 98 Degrees. It doesn't have to get to level 4 to be a good gun. Level 2 is a good gun. Yo, Super Space Turtle following us around. Just being a general good dude. Really appreciate it. You know what, Super Space Turtle? You know what he never does? He never goes, no, why'd you get hit? You got 3 blanks. Why don't you just use the blanks prodigiously? It would probably leave you in a much better spot. Hello, friend. I really now wish I didn't take so much damage. But, oh man, the floor is over, huh? Well, need that. Honestly, I mean, you don't need me to tell you this, I'm certain, but I'm not going to play the vampire. Yes, we could play the vampire and get a key, but I think I honestly would just feel more comfortable having HP right now. I'm very embarrassed. All I can do, you know, it's almost like there's a nice little save point halfway through any Gungeon run now. And the save point is oh so simple. A better way to describe it would be a turning point. I got caught on the wall there, and I'm embarrassed to admit it. The turning point is if you defeat the rat. If you just play really well for like 1 floor, you can get maybe not overpowered, but maybe overpowered. I don't like this enemy, dude. Thank you. We gotta change. Let's go camera. Please avert your eyes. If you don't enjoy seeing the flash, please avert your eyes. Thank you for the key. Why are... Did we get something special that lets us get so many keys? Well, when they die, they all die. But none of the enemies die until they all die, for the most part. So, it really puts you in an awkward spot. Please. Okay. Not great for single target foes, we're learning. Hold on, what are the keys, dude? I don't know, maybe we do want to go with Polaris a little longer. Maybe it don't lose its value when you switch off of it. I can't remember. Some guns do, some guns don't. Terrible dodges, dude. Just as I was making the dodge, my brain was just like, dude, this isn't gonna work. What are you thinking? This is an actually, like, terrible situation. So, I mean, the pitchfork, to be honest, might be our best, was up there as far as boss killers go. But we gotta be very, you know, wary here. Worst thing that could happen to us is a trap room, without a doubt. I mean, the worst thing that could happen to us is literally to be hit in any context. And now I got myself all, I got myself all scared. I'm very happy to see that HP, thank you. I also have not really been looking for rats. Oh, there was a fairy room. Thank God I didn't buy HP at least. All right, this is a great equalizer, an opportunity for us to rebuild ourselves. We haven't been carried, but the game extended an olive branch that says, like, hey, looks like you're having a hard time, brother. And that's true. And I'm embarrassed to admit it. But, you know, first step of getting good at Gungeon is admitting you have a problem. Rat rooms, please. Pitchfork, you know, even if this is all it's done on this run, is get us out of a jam when it seemed most prudent, I appreciate it. No. More than enough keys. More than enough blanks. That's obvious. You know what? Let's do it. We can use a couple of... Well, we can use a blank here. My new strat. I see a boss, I fight it. I'm on a C-boss diet. Probably... That might be a contender for the oldest joke in the book at this point. I'm on a seafood diet. I see food, I eat it. Wind gunner, because we ran out of ammo. Okay, we ran. That's fine, though. It did incredible work for us. One blank. Thank you. Thank you. You've done me a service the likes of which I cannot comprehend. Sticky crossbow is absolutely fine. Honestly, I don't think we need moonscraper ammo. I think we're content with pitchfork ammo. This is great work. 5 keys? Are you kidding me, dude? And the flawless. Oh my god. Of course, the flawless. By far the hardest of the bosses we've fought. Well, maybe not by far, because the ammo con is a piece of garbage. The ammo con is like, if you get a speed upgrade and you get hit, what happened? You know, do you need a lollipop? If you don't get a speed upgrade and you perfect it, teach me your secrets. How do you do that? Okay, I'm really hoping that I haven't accidentally gone through the rat stuff. Please just show me some rats. How about you beat the rat once? Every run you start with a little rat dar, and it starts beeping when you're in the room with the rats. You know what I mean? It's like a radar, but for rats. Rat dar. Sure. Pitchfork ammo doesn't last that long. Yo, it's rat room. Okay, so I think we should not be using the pitchfork anymore. I think that might be our room clearer for the next floor. Sad as it is. So you look at your feet, you're looking for big clouds of dust. Right there. Okay, this is our chance. You bail out, and then you ball out. I'm not going to say against all odds, because really, like, there's no reason for this run to have been as scary as it is. We're opening everything. Dude, I appreciate the golden case. We need the blanks. Don't even waste your ammo. We need a key. No, we used our key already. Okay. It's a cursed item. I actually feel like boxing glove is not that good. But I also feel like I'm not in a position to be insulting anything right now. It's like after it lands... Whatever, you can hit me. We got a fairy in a jar on this level. After it gets a certain amount of kills, it gets super powered temporarily. Is that how that works? I don't. I mean, it's ready to pop. Why would you do that? Like, okay, so I'll tell you why I did it. Is because I was like, that looked like a secret room area. But then, you know, obviously, a pretty dumb idea. Considering if it wasn't there, we had to use our blanks. Or we had to buy a blank, I should say. Okay, yeah, heal me. Heal me, please. All right, heal me like mentally and spiritually. As the jar breaks over my head, I'm reborn, baptized in the name of the Gungeon Lord. Thank you. Thank you. With a mere 4 HP in a little bit, we're going down in a Lululu round, and Sugar, we're going down swinging. With good play, strong eyes, and clear hearts. It's in these moments I always remember one of the most inspiring speeches. Abraham Lincoln. Around the time contemporaneously with the American Civil War. All the armies of Europe and Asia could not by force take a drink from the Ohio River or step on the Blue Ridge. If destruction be our lot, then we ourselves must be its authors. As a nation of free men, we will live forever or die by suicide. That's the only way we go out in Gungeon. No run can defeat us. We're too strong. The only person that can defeat us is ourselves. Let's endeavor not to let that happen. We are using a lot of ammo, though. That's okay. Yo, the keys, dude. It's crazy. Up, right. So this is an up. Next room's a right. And I know half of y'all are going, there'll be no more counting the cars on the Garden State Parkway. And that's, I'm for it. We move right next. Good stuff, team. Yo, best room? Not getting away. Not on my watch. The other one probably got away. Dude, what are we? I guess we're going to use pitchfork for the boss. Up, right. Up, right, up. So it's upright. Okay. You got to go. Please tell me you don't spawn jammed versions of yourself when you die. So this should be right. This should be our final room. We had to find the moment of intersection so we could make it through there, and we did it. Okay. Good floor. It's for all the marbles here. Dude, we have like no great boss killers, honestly. So here we go. We're gonna use the pitchfork. It's how it's gonna be. Remember, if you run out of ammo for something, you get the Windjammer temporarily, so that's pretty sick. I got that going for me, which is nice. Super Space Turtle is hanging out. This is a blank. Very often get hit by that. I'm just playing the percentages on blanks now. God, he's good. Oh, I always step on the mousetrap. Halfway to getting Windjammer. Don't blank this one. Thank you, Guan. Green Guan. I know that's not your name. Turtle, please! Don't go into the poison. You're not gonna believe me. This is actually like a pretty good fight against the first phase of the rat for the limited tools in our arsenal. Now, nothing's guaranteed, but dude, we need the Windjammer. Turtle, please. It's transforming back. Okay. It's charged. I don't know what it means. It's horrible, I think. Time to use the laser beam. It's gonna be a real war of attrition. Enjoy the fact that we still have blanks. Good dodges, brother. What are you doing? More of this, huh? Yo, that's a good clearer. Okay. Let's just call it like it is. It could be a lot worse. This attack does not bother me. We're gonna do it. Wow, dude. Okay. What did I tell you? All you need is... You play good for one floor. Anything could happen. The world's your oyster. I'd like to counter him once. Get the super, skip a phase. Might not get the chance. Had the chance, obviously, but blew it. That's okay. All you gotta do, you dodge and punch. That one kind of sucks, but you dodge and punch, the world's your oyster. I really wish he'd stop eating the dang cheese. Let's do this. I'm ready. I'm ready. Just gotta wait a second longer, whatever. We still get to fit in. God damn it. 36 seconds, don't sweat it. That sucks. I tried to stay in there just so I could get a counter. Ooh. Well, well, well. If we can make it happen on this run, we can make it happen on any run, dude. Only 2 keys. That's a bummer, but... Yes, hello. Yeah, please... Yeah, I know. I already read this. I thought maybe you'd have something new. Ha 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 ha. What the heck are you? Baby good skeleton? Let me look that up. That seems hilarious. Baby good skeleton. Grave lad. Follows the player and attacks enemies with a green laser. That's funny. Dude, I'm super proud of this run right now. Because this is like, it was very far from a guarantee. I mean, we were in the business for a lot of that run. Let's just open this one. Okay, you know, I don't know how many different pairs of boots we can wear, but at least we can hover now. You open this up, and you say, hello, my serpent friend, Dragun. You may take this. You may take this. You may take this. And then, like, I don't think I can fit a gun in there. So if I'm going to give you a passive, I'm honestly going to give you the double roll boots. You might not be the biggest fan of that, but I think it's acceptable. You gotta love it, dude. That's part of the rules. You gotta love it. I don't know if we have anything that can flash it in there, so, you know, those might just be gone forever. Tell you what, take the Book of Chest Anatomy. There you go. You know, I'll take it as a... It is what it is. Alrighty. So, what do we get for guns? Well, you have a new sticky crossbow. Yeah, Plague Pistol kind of sucks. The Techno Bowbler, or whatever the heck it's called, is okay. I think, honestly, like, as long as we have some ammo for it, we're still best off using the Raiding Coil. And I'll call it, like, that's probably the most, that's the most surprising victory in a little while. So, like, everything. You know, beating the rat fight with fairly junk weaponry. No offense if I'm wrong about the weapons. It is what it is. And then, on top of that, that punch-out fight was a little messy, but we still got it done. Dude, I think Baby Good Skeleton is not that good on rooms right now, but could be amazing on bosses once it gets time to charge up. Just let yourself get hit, sure, no problem. So we're definitely going to use the Gun Muncher. And I'm just opening this stuff up because, real talk, I don't care about... let's look up Moon Planet. I don't care about gun forcing at this point. Mr. Accretion Jr. If the player has Moonscraper, a little planet that blocks enemy shots orbits the player. You're absolutely right. How did I miss that? Here's what I know about the planet gun. Some of the planets are very good, and good streamers use this gun. As a result, I feel like it is in my best interest to also use this gun. But I'm stoked. Like, this run for me, I think, you know, without getting too up my own butt, it really, it goes to show you how much I've improved in Gungeon. Because, you know, previously, perfect time to get hit as well. Previously, if I didn't have a perfect run, you know, if I didn't get all the flawlesses, are you crazy? You think I got a chance to beat the rat? Are you insane? Are you out of your mind? Now, we had a run where I would say we had relatively poor weapons. I mean, we used the flamethrower and the Moonraker laser to beat the rat, and yet we beat the rat. And it wasn't even really close to a death, to be honest. It was starting to get close to being close to a death, but it wasn't close to a death directly. And then in Punch-Out, messed up a couple of times, but didn't get tilted. Kept it going, and, you know, we proved you can make it work pretty easily. Challenge mode. Absolutely. Let's do it. I accept your challenge. And we still got the Advanced Dragun, and I gotta tell you, Advanced Dragun, you got me. Advanced Dragun is a very hard boss. I see that we're leaving our own poisoned trail. Definitely annoying. This is an annoying challenge. You got me. But you know what? It was worth it. Okay, well, like, if you could remove the planets so that I could speak to you, please. Thank you. Dude, shotgun full of love? I think this is fine. Also charms enemies, but... makes a cool cuckoo sound when you shoot it. I'll never make that sound again. Do not fear. All I'm saying is if we can beat this run, this is the kind of run that upgrades you forever. You know? You permanently level up after beating this run. Because now, anytime we have a run that's not going our way, maybe like a dummy, we don't flawless either of the first two bosses despite having blanks in our inventory when we get hit. We can always look to this run, and in the back of our mind, know that nothing's over. It's inspiring. It's downright inspirational. Please let me fight the boss. I'm prepared. I'm ready. He doesn't know what to do. He's tickled pink. Sponge. Dude, well... why did I think a secret room could be there? I'll tell you, I could have used this sponge a couple of rooms ago, but it is what it is. This, to me, feels like a wall fight again. Oh, it's kill pillars. So I was thinking against kill pillars, as much as it's not, like, that amazing, the Raiden coil hitting all four of you probably make our life harder briefly, and then better forever, forever. Rick Astley. It's called music. Alright, baby good skeleton. Keep up the good work. So now, this is where it's supposed to get easier forever now. Now, with one enemy left, we go back to planetary annihilation. Sorry, I'm focusing. Good. Very good fight. I mean, I guess we'll try to use it. I haven't really ever used this, so I guess we'll try to use it, but I don't think this is a very good gun. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I didn't get hit, did I? Where's my flawless? Have I lost my mind? I'm not saying the game bugged. I trust, it's not even the developers. I just trust code. I trust the code doesn't lie. But what happened? What happened? We don't, dude, at this point, I don't even want a key. I will take the Void Core Assault Rifle, just because it's sick and also owns. 4 HP does put me in a slightly touchy spot for the for the Dragun fight. Actually, if I could bet right now, I would bet on a loss. We're never going to use the camera, dude. I'm just telling it like it is. There's a lot of guns we're not going to use. We don't need to get into the power rankings of which bad gun is better than the others. Machine pistol or MAC-10 is also pretty bad. Lots of good room clears. Nothing to fear right now. Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of a touchy spot, honestly. I say that a lot, but I've been catching a lot of grammatical heat, by the way. And this comes up now and then. And don't shoot the messenger, yo badge. Do better against stronger enemies, right? I refuse to D20 right now. Maybe in the future when I'm more confident I'll use some Zane. But it comes up a lot from people who learn English via American English, which by the way, totally fine. But something we say in Canada is, it's not too bad. Wow, he got bodied. And when people hear this, they sometimes wonder if I've lost my mind. They're like, hey, this idiot doesn't know how to speak the English language. When he says too bad, does he mean it's not that bad? Does he mean, is he trying to say two and then the number two after that? It's a Canadianism. When something is not too bad, that means it's not that bad. Now, that might not sound like it's, you know, why not just say it's not that bad? Why don't you just say you all instead of y'all? You know? We can play this song and dance all day. If you're from the country that invented freedom fries, and you're gonna talk to me about speaking the English language, we're gonna be exchanging some harsh words, and I would rather avoid it, to be honest with you. So, just, I'm happy to educate. I just, when I see the posts that are like, did NL learn English from the back of a cereal box? Don't start with me. I know there's ammo back there, but I want to use my Jammer Lammy as much as possible. Don't take my ammo. Yeah, we'll go for Mr. Accretion here. Alrighty. 4 HP and a dream. Gun also has very good knockback. Indisputable. The truth is, I don't say this to make a win sweeter if it happens. I say it because this is how I see it. I do think, realistically, this looks like a loss right now. Just not because of the Forge. The Forge is easy. You know, with the loadout we got it going on. Very little to fear. And the first phase of the Dragun, which is just the dragon plus one serpent dude annoying the crap out of me by betraying me after I freed him from prison. It's the second phase of the bullet, or the second phase of the gun, or the Dragun. That's the issue. Yo, Skelly v Skelly. I really appreciate the blank, actually. Open this dude. We got some Void Core synergy. And we will now make our way downtown, walking fast. Don't want the boss to beat my butt. Void Core Assault Rifle is just okay. Like, we'd much rather have like a Void Core cannon or something, but save the ammo for the planet gun, the shotgun, maybe even, you know, Raiden coil for the boss, unfortunately. Now he can, you know, I didn't forget about this synergy. Shoot once, reload, you get 3 free shotgun shells. But, you know, we're not going to be using that long term. So we're pulling out the planet gun. Let's do it. When we run out, we'll have Windjammer. Now, this fight, I'm not happy to get hit there, but it's a percentage-based situation, you know? I know what attacks we're likely to get hit by, And I would rather roll the dice on the ones that I'm confident on and use a blank on the ones where I have no confidence. So even though this looks bad at the start, and, you know, I think we low-rolled a little bit. Gotta tell you, I'm kind of missing out on having 2 dodges for this specific part, but it's okay. I still think the fight is going adequately right now when you consider we got 4 blanks left. That's fair. I got in over my head. Thank you, Skeleton and Turtle, for continuing to just absolutely slap it to the boss. What I don't want to do, put myself in a position where I'm just, you know, like, we're on the final phase and I got a lot of blanks but not a lot of HP. Mentally speaking, I prefer to have a balance of those 2 things to work between. I gotta tell you, I hate when the Serpent takes a pot shot at you in the middle of these rolls. These rolls are easy to do, but a little delicate. Not a whole heck of a lot of room for error. I appreciate you still going after him. Get him. You all gotta go. This is our moment. Okay. That's fair. 2 HP, 2 blanks. We used our best weapon so far. He's not gonna burn. You need something different. Shotgun full of love might be it, but let's catch him with one of these first. I don't think it's good enough. Okay. It's a very pure fight now. Thank you, Blessed Skeleton! One way or the other, that run was a lot of fun. Either way, hope you had a good time. I called it, but we were close. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. We'll be back to give it another shot. See you then. Thank you.